Fight. Just fight. We don't care what the result is. We don't care by how many goals they beat us. Just fight. The last time we went to Anfield, we were beaten terribly by 7 goals to nothing. That game is the most hurting thing that has happened to me. Seeing players who did not have a single ounce of desire, of heart for Manchester United. Guys, we've agreed that this is the worst Manchester United squad we've seen. We don't expect them to play better football than Liverpool, but we expect them, at least, the very least, it's not too much to ask from. Tell me if I'm asking for too much. The very least is for them to know and appreciate that we cannot afford to lose terribly a second consecutive game against Liverpool. It doesn't matter whether we're playing from Old Trafford or from Anfield or from Jurgen Klopp's bedroom. It doesn't matter. Playing Liverpool, that's the most painful loss for a Manchester United supporter. For the players, it should even be worse. Losing at Anfield to the players who have the heart of Manchester United, know how humiliating it is. You should have sleepless nights because you've lost to Liverpool at Anfield or at any venue. They beat us by 7 goals to nil in this same place. I'm not expecting you to beat them by 7 goals to nil. In fact, if anything, I don't have so much expectation in United winning this game. But let us just fight. Just fight. Good enough, we've agreed, and the manager himself has agreed that he doesn't have the quality to be consistent and learn and play good football and give us an identity. So Eric Ten Hag should not waste his time on getting players and being so tactical. Put any player you see has got a sign of fight in them, put them there. Whether it means putting Hannibal Mabry in goal if he has got a bigger fight than Andre Onana, whether it means putting Luke Shaw as the inverted left right winger, whether it means putting Marcus Rashford away from the bench, so as far away from the bench as possible, so that it cheers on from the fans like us. We just need anything that is going to get our players fighting. We just need players fighting for every ball, in every duel, be involved in every tackle. Leave Kobe Maino to play the football. I hope Eric Ten Hag starts this boy. Unless he's on clutches, I expect Eric Ten Hag to start this boy. Let him, he's the only guy clearly who can play football in Man United. He's the only footballer. Let him play the football. You just fight. Amrabat, run and fight. Scott McTominay, run and fight. Who else? Johnny Evans, run and fight. Everyone else just fight, guys. Run for every ball, struck back, knock people, fight. Fight. I don't care I don't care, don't break people's bones, but just fight. You know what I mean? Use your application to understand what I mean by fighting. We need to see a Manchester United heart for once in these players. This is the final audition for me, from this team, from the manager, from everyone. It won't be about the result. Don't quote me right. I don't care. We can lose, but we die fighting. That's what United is all about. We lose, but we die fighting. Liverpool are the top of the log. They topped their group in the Europa League. They are better than us. That's why they're top of the group. It's not by mistake. In fact, if you ask me, Liverpool is actually a silent better suitor to win the title, the Premier League title, than Man City, than Arsenal for me. That has always been my prediction. But for us, in this case, they are our bitter rivals. We should have enough psych. Eric Ten Hag should be telling players to use everything that will psych them up, everything legal that will psych them up to fight against Liverpool. It seems fighting doesn't come easy for any of these players lately. We've agreed that they are just comfortable earning crazy wages. Just fight. Any player put up top there, your job is to fight and find ways of getting the ball to Rasmus Højlund. That's your KPI. If you don't fight, Alejandro Garnacho, we love your goals. They are good. We enjoy you. Your first duty is to get that ball on the left wing and look for Rasmus Højlund. Anthony Dos Santos, you're cutting in from the right, dilly-dallying and showboating. If you're not looking for Rasmus Højlund, give him a blind pass, but attempt to give it to him. That's what you want to see. For me, these are the two things I want to see in this game. A fight from everyone, fighting for every ball, every duel, some heart, some pain, sweat. Liverpool has scored so many goals. I think 43 times they have scored in the night, past the 90th minute. So they fight, they die till the end. They fight till the end. So what they did with Crystal Palace. Fight with them until the end for every ball. That's what United is supposed to do. That is what we do. We are fighters. We are done supporting and backing lazy players. We are becoming lazy players United. And we are, as fans, we are just here backing and shouting every day. Trust you me, if there is no fight, I will be here every day of my life ranting and shouting at you players until it gets in your heads, until this squad is overhauled. That is one. Fight. Number two, supply Rasmus Højlund. I don't care whether Andrew Onana is going to get the ball from goal and kick straight to try and find Rasmus Højlund. Do that if that's the one thing that is going to get the ball to him. If everyone else doesn't want to pass the ball to Højlund, Onana just keep kicking. Forget about this Erik ten Hag building up play, because what does it? What of what importance is building up when the last final pass does not get to Højlund? No one can get the Brunos. Good enough is not there. They are just flattering to deceive, hitting balls through bodies as if balls go through bodies. We can try and pass from the back, and then somewhere towards the final third, you don't understand what goes on. The final ball is a nuisance. Everyone is trying to do their own thing. There is no cohesion within the team. It's like they don't train together. So you can't play football. At least just fight for the badge, fam. Just fight for this badge. That's all. That's all we want. That's all we expect from you. At this point, me personally, at this point, the only two people I expect to play football in Man United are Kobe Maino and Rasmus Højlund, and maybe Garnacho. Those are the three people. I'll sit here and Hannibal. But clearly, Erik ten Hag is not the kind of manager who has got the understanding and the flexibility to say these so-called senior players are not there. Bruno is not there. Bench Scott. Let Hannibal Mabry be starting ahead of him. Let Mabry start. This boy is hardworking. He's a fighter. These are the players we want. We don't want players who pretend they are good because they are senior and what, but they can't fight. We need players like Kobe Maino fighting for every ball, yet they are better passers. They are the technical players. They are the ones organizing us. They are fighting. Rasmus Højlund pouring his body, boxing out defenders, big 6'3", but no one to support him. Lazy players all over the pitch, and we can't talk about them. This is the final test. We are playing our biggest rival, Liverpool. They beat us by 7-0. They haven't lost. They have lost only once in 49 games at Anfield. They have beaten us 5 of the last 8. We have drawn thrice. We have not beaten them at once, even for once, at Anfield in the last 8 meetings. Now, these are the dubious records we are fighting. Listen, this is not about the football. It's not about style. It's not about panache. I don't want even to see patterns. I don't care whether you have patterns or not. All I care is to see each player fighting for every ball. If you wear the hat, if you're a fighter, that is the confidence that has bullied most of these bigger teams. This is not the strongest Liverpool team. If these players just psych themselves up and understand the club they're playing for and fight, stop being lazy, trust me, we can easily disorganize and beat Liverpool. But what do you expect? Me? Fight. I don't want to fight people after this game.